Nothing new there.
Let's jump into the tidbits and some exciting news, fellas. We got a sponsor for our tidbits for a couple of months, just finalising some details and some contracts there. So exciting news ahead for our tidbits. Let's jump into them for this week. I think I'm up for number one. The 2024 Padres starting lineup. The second baseman, Bogarts, former shortstop. Tatis, former shortstop. First baseman, Cronenworth, former shortstop. Machado, same thing. Kim, former shortstop. Paulie, he hasn't played. He's the third baseman. Campusanu, he's the catcher. He hasn't played any shortstop. But what about the last two in the lineup? Are shortstop or former shortstops. Unreal, isn't it? It just goes to show, though, we always talk about the shortstop being the, athlete of the team and can play anywhere. Pretty much sums it up right there, doesn't it?
Yeah. Shortstop's your best player normally, so, well, there you go.
Yep.
Dave, why don't you play shortstop, mate?
Because I'm fat and slow and unfit.
And he's not the best player.
And I'm not the best player.
Me three.
Sounds like that's why none of us are shortstops.
That's right. I think I played one game there last year and I tripped over the first one and tunnel ball the second one and I haven't been back there since. It was a good choice, coach.
We did move you to second base and you got a liner hit straight at you that I don't think you've seen it yet. Glad it didn't take your head off.
I haven't seen it. Ground ball eyes. Well, maybe it was just regulation and hit me in the eyes. I'm not sure. Second one.
Dave Biggs used to love it when I played shortstop after pitching because I'd normally have the shits for being taken off. So the throw would either hit him in the chest or he'd be just watching it go sailing over his head. He never had to worry about leaning forward. So, yeah, back in the day.
Fired up. You still get fired up when they take the ball off you, don't they?
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the go with your profile pic, mate? For those that don't know what happened there, what instigated bringing that one back? Just start of the season.
Yeah, start of the season. So, well, let's just start it off with memories of last season.
Oh, that was fantastic. What I got to giggle at the most was Rick Sheldon posted it as a post and this looks familiar or something like that. Sheldon was hardly ever in trouble with the umpires, was he?
Yeah, right. But no, still the best look is poor old Gus catching just the head down. Just realise what's happened. But like I said, I blame Ninja. Ninja, how dare the coach want to come out and talk while time was still called? How dare he follow the rules and use that? But the umpire didn't see it that way, so I still blame Ninja.
12 visits in that one inning, I think it was.
Something
like that for his report anyway. Tidbit number 2 for me. Shota Imanaga will be the first Cubs player to make his MLB debut as a starting pitcher for a home opener in Wrigley Field history. There you go. I'm pretty excited to watch old Shoto. Have you seen his any of his numbers in spring training, fellas?
Yeah, he's done pretty
good.
Well.
He's looking good too.
Racking up the Ks.
I'm rating him. I can't wait to watch what he does. But I guess like what happened in the Korea game with our big gun Dodgers pitcher and, Yamamoto, what did he throw, 4 runs or 5 runs in that one inning and he was out. So
5 runs, yeah.
Different game, mate, different game. So we've seen it when Bauer went to Japan. We've seen him have to change how he pitched when he was over in Japan. And, yeah. So, anyway, we'll see.
It's surprising because I'd have to look it up, but Kerry Wood, like his 20 strikeout game was on his first start or second start in the bigs for the Cubs, but it may not have been his home start. But yeah, I thought Wood was definitely an early start for the Cubs at Wrigley. But that might be some homework for us.
Don't know, mate. I'm probably not going to research it, just saying, but it'll be pretty cool to watch. This is you, Davo. This is a gem.
Yeah, poor old Oakland A's. So the Oakland A's payroll for the 2007 season was $79 million. The Oakland A's payroll for the 2024 season, $61 million. As
what
poor
inflation?
A's. Yeah. Deflation for the A's.
Deflation.
Like, how do you compete with that? You've really got to feel for them, for the fans. They've just been screwed over by ownership.
Yep, they have been.
But when I saw
just
that,
get them to Vegas.
Crazy. Yeah.
But they still won't have the lowest payroll, though.
Surely not this
the
year.
Royals.
No, the Royals are spent up.
Oh, they have spent up a little bit. Yeah. Could be Tampa.
Oh,
but
surely.
To go down that much in 17 years, as you say, of inflation and just the way sports are going, yeah, very fiscal.
Let's have a look. I'll do a bit of search while we're going here. But what's your fourth one, mate? Number 4.
So sticking with the baseball because we're coming up to it. So Chipper Jones reached base 4,256 times in his career. Pete Rose had 4,256 hits in his career.
Insane, isn't it?
So that's insane. Like, so for Chipper to get on base via error, walk, drop K2, base hit, compared to just Pete Rose getting on via hit. So shows what a freak Pete Rose was.
Are they going to lift his band, you reckon, Dover?
No. They should. They should, but I think it's been that long that it's going to take something monumental to change that. I wish they would, but I think they've drawn the line in the sand with him, and unfortunately are making a sort of drawn the line in the sand saying, nah, you're the one we're keeping out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think might have to wait and see what happens in the next couple of weeks first.
Wait and see what happens with Shohei. I reckon, like, if I still, anyway, we'll talk about Shohei soon because we got a whole segment on him. But it's crazy. If he's not going to get suspended or whatever, there's lots of what ifs, isn't there? But they're not going to. MLB is going to keep their unicorn in there. And no.
But you talk about Pete Rose. I saw another stat, which I probably should just save as a tidbit, but when Ichiro joined MLB at 27, of the 3,000 hit club, if you took from 27 onwards, it would be Ichiro and Pete Rose. That's it. So it shows what freaks those two were as hitters.
Yeah. And Ichiro is still hitting and playing against college and high school teams. He's loving it.
Smashing windows.
Yeah. Randall, over to you, mate.
Yeah, this one came up the other day as well. So 3 players have hit 3 home runs in a spring training game. Sorry, nobody has hit 3 home. Help me out. I'm having a special moment. Nobody has a 3-homer game in spring training games since 2018. Thanks, mate. I can see it heaps better now. So nobody had a 3-homer game in spring training since 2018 until a couple of days back when 3 players all had 3 home run games in 8 days.
Yeah. I listened to the Brewers game. Willie Dunn was absolutely crushable that day. Just line drives.
Oh, Stanton was something like 1,300 feet worth of home runs.
Yeah.
It's like the batter's eye is like a 20, 30 foot high wall. He's cleared it. So Stanton, he wasn't cheated on his 3 home runs. Like they were, I think they said on average about 450 each.
Yeah.
So
I actually watched a couple of these games. I watched the Orioles and also the Brewers games. And yeah, some of those balls were hit.
Yeah.
I'd love to have seen Stanton's ones, but Adonis, didn't he have it? He had an absolute day.
He did.
Like
Just
his ball was
crushed.
being crushed.
I only listened to the games and I watched the sort of highlights, but that sound off the bat, I don't know. There's something about spring training games. The sounds you pick up, unreal. You hear old mate selling his hot dogs and chips and beers and whatever in the background, but the sound off the bat's unreal.
It's like when COVID was on, when they had the
Yeah.
empty stadiums. The sound off the bat in an empty stadium was just awesome.
It was indeed.
Oh, I love this. So Trevor Bauer and Robinson Cano showed up to play against the Yankees. It was the who were they? The Diablos, I think it was. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys recall? So they've both shown up to play against the Yankees in that little Mexican series. Those guys beat the Yankees.
And convincingly, wasn't it? It was like 7 or 8-1 or something.
Yeah, so Trevor Bauer, 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, no earned runs and 3 Ks. Robinson Cano, 3 for 4 with a double and a home run and 2 RBIs. Yeah, right. Not bad, is it?
Bauer dominated.
How he's been blacklisted is beyond us. He's been found innocent, proven innocent. How a major league team hasn't picked him up yet is beyond us. It's
Yeah,
like
as much as I hate to
NFL.
say it, yeah, I'd hate to say it, but what are the Yankees doing? Like, there's just come out that Garrett Cole's probably done for the season. I don't know if you guys saw that report that it looks like he's gone for the year. Why wouldn't you be throwing money at him? Like he's asking for league minimum.
Yeah. What do you got to lose?
One year deal. What is it? 600,000 or 700,000 or whatever the league minimum is now.
Yeah.
And let him go.
He's loved by teammates. So it's not an issue of him not getting on with people in the clubhouse, because by all reports, he's loved by everyone on the team. He's showing. He was averaging 96 to 99 on his fastball against the Yankees. So he's still got it. It's there ready to go.
Yeah, that's it. Like it just does my head in to think, is it MLB? Is it just MLB? Is it the owners that are all taking a stand together? Like, what is it? Because, mate,
it's got to be a mixture of both, I reckon.
There's clubs out there begging for another starter. And for league minimum, why wouldn't you risk it on him? What's the worst that can happen?
Experienced Cy Young winner.
Yeah.
It's not like a prospect you're risking.
No, that's right.
Seems a bit silly to me too, but anyway.
I love his games against Jung, the
JUCO.
Yeah, JUCO.
JUCO. Love it.
The different challenges he has. It's sort of like got to strike him out with wearing an eye patch, or have the crowd call the pitches, and it's in the batting cage, and they're tracking it all. And it's fun. It's fun to watch.
I watched his last one.
Strike him out 1, 2, 3, or
strike him out without throwing a strike.
Yes,
like it's unreal, because Eric Sim gets his hacks in every single time, and imagine facing that though. Like he's throwing high 90s in the batting cage. Yeah. Oh, that rounds out our tidbits, fellas. This week, I had an abundance of tidbits. I think I've got enough saved up for about 3 or 4 weeks from last week. So I was going to pump a few
next
more.
Week's.
I'm glad I didn't, because we're at 25 minutes already, and I said we're going to get out of here in 45. Not a chance.